They told you your network is your net worth. But they didn't tell you how to build one when you land in a city like Dubai, Singapore, or Lisbon with nothing but a suitcase and a laptop. Most people treat networking as a transaction. They go to events to get something. This is why they fail. The 1% treat networking as ecosystem engineering. You don't find a high-value circle. You curate it. Today, we are breaking down the 13-minute blueprint for social sovereignty. We'll cover the proof of work protocol, the high-value hubs of 2026, and the host strategy that makes you the most important person in any room. If you want to stop knocking on doors and start being the one who holds the keys, listen closely. Before you step into a high-value room, you must realize that attention is a filter. The elite don't have time for coffee chats. They have a biological radar for value leeches. To enter the circle, you must have proof of work. This means your digital footprint must scream competence. When a high-net-worth individual Googles you, and they will, what do they see? Do they see a digital nomad? Or do they see a sovereign operator? You must lead with value before you ever ask for a seat at the table. This means producing content, sharing deep insights, or solving a problem for someone in that circle for free, publicly. You don't ask for permission to join the elite. You demonstrate that you already belong there through the quality of your output. Networking is a game of probability. You can be the most interesting person in a small town, and you'll still be broke. You must go where the luck surface area is highest. In 2026, the hubs have shifted. Dubai is where the new money and the aggressive builders live. If you want speed, you go there. Singapore is for generational wealth and institutional power. If you want stability, you go there. Lisbon and Bali are the centers for the digital sovereign, the programmers, creators, and decentralization experts. You don't just visit these places. You immerse yourself in the third spaces. Not public bars, but private members clubs, high-end co-working spaces like the Arts Club or Soho House, and niche sports clubs, BJJ, padel, or sailing. The best deals are never closed in a boardroom. They are closed in the sauna or on the court. If you want to skip the line, stop being a guest and become the host. When you land in a new city, don't wait for an invite. Invite 8 people who don't know each other but should. Find 2 high-level people and 6 rising stars. The high-level people come because they want to meet the talent. The talent comes because they want to meet the high-level people. By being the connector, you inherit the status of everyone at the table. You are no longer the guy from the internet. You are the person who brought this power room together. This is the curated network hack. One well-organized dinner party will do more for your career than 3 years of attending networking mixers. Sovereignty is the ability to create your own environment. In 2026, the phone call is dead. The email is for the help. The elite communicate in encrypted circles. Your goal is to get into the private Telegram groups where the real alpha is shared. How? By providing unfair information. If you have a specific expertise, AI, tax law, crypto security, or global visas, you drop value bombs in public forums until you are invited into the private ones. Furthermore, use AI networking tools. Use AI to track your contacts, remember their birthdays, their children's names, and their recent wins. In a digital world, personalization is the ultimate luxury. If you can reference a specific detail from a conversation 6 months ago, you aren't just a contact. You're an ally. Networking isn't about collecting names. It's about building relational capital. The sovereign individual knows that a reputation takes 10 years to build and 10 seconds to destroy. Be the person who does what they say they will do. Be the person who shows up when things are hard, not just when there's a deal on the table. In a world of transactional nomads, the person who values loyalty and long-term games becomes the most valuable asset of all. The circle is waiting. Stop asking for an invite. Go build the room. Become the hub.